It's your boy Steez, man. This is my Firebase Z, straight to the point Easter egg guy in 2024, man. Let's get straight to it. First things first, go next to Pack Punch, talk to Ravnov. He gonna do a whole lot of yapping, bro. While he yapping, we gonna go turn on power. So it's one at military command, one at the data center, and it's also one at mission control. Now, when we get to mission control, it's a little room to the back of the room where we can talk to Peck at. Go ahead and talk to Peck, man. He is gonna yap for the longest. So while he yapping, make your way back over to Ravnov, and he also gonna yap. But when Ravnov is done yapping, at least he gonna give us a part this time. This part is basically what we need to make a serum to make Peck just yap some more. So take this right outside of spawn. It's like this cabinet right here inside this equipment storage. That's going to be your first part for the serum. The second part is going to be in the military command area near Juggernaut. Go to the Colonel's office. It's right at the top. Back of the office. That's your second one. And lastly, outside of the open lot area, if you make your way inside of the engineering room, you'll find the last cabinet with the last piece to the serum. Now you want to make your way to the field hospital area that is outside of the barracks and also outside of the data center. You can go ahead and place the serums inside of this little like Yap machine right here, and dogs are gonna spawn. Now you have to take out the dogs to be able to pick up this Yap machine. So take the dogs out. It's not that hard. Once they're out, you can walk over to the Yap machine, place the serums inside of there, and you can pick it up right away. Now all we doing is taking this right back outside of mission control. It's like right outside like of the little sphere building, the OPC or whatever you call it, and we just gonna place this down on this vent. As soon as you place this down, you can go back inside of mission control, interact with Peck, bro, and just wait because he's just about to yap. I ain't gonna lie, bro. Like 50% of this Easter egg is just a whole bunch of yapping, twin. So Peck on yap for dumb long. As soon as he's done, now we can make our way back to the data center where on the left side of speed caller we'll find this computer that we can now interact with and pick up these devices. Now these are called essence traps and they basically work like Pokeballs. Now before we get into this, I need to make a note. Please just get a regular gun off the wall. Do not use a pack punch gun. It will make it 10 times harder. Basically, just adventure across the map until you see random loot on the floor that you don't remember being there, and you just want to keep looking around until you see a specific loot where a mimic pops out of. We are basically mimic hunting right now. Now, this could be very tricky and very tedious. This is why I say get a regular gun. You want to just kind of get the mimic's health down. So, what I would say is just keep shooting like hip fire. Don't even try to really aim too much. Once you got that mimic's health down, you want to throw it out in front of you, and then once it gets to it, you want to press the interact button 2 times, and you want to suck the mimic up. But like I said, the mimic has to be on low health to be able to be caught, just like Pokemon, if you're familiar. Take that back to the data center where we can now enter it in, and we're looking for 3 names. The first one being Zabine. Once caught, you want to grab another essence trap, make your way around the map, hunch for some more loot on the floor that you don't remember being there, and wait till you see a mimic pop out. Get it low, put it back into the essence trap, take it back to the machine, and your second name you're going to be looking for is going to be Brahms. But I don't know if these names pop up in any particular order, but it is 3 in total, being Zabine, Brahms, and the third one is Sokolov. Now, just to give you a better idea, as you can see, looking for my third one, we can see loot on the floor that I cannot pick up. This room I'm searching is called Peck's Quarters. It's in the spawn area, and this is probably top 3 of where I feel like they always spawn at. You got this area, open lot, mortar pool, outside of the Red Cape building station, and also the military command Juggernaut area. If you're having trouble finding the right mimic, just push to the next round. It does take 4 complete rounds. You can only kill 1 mimic per round. They only spawn once per round, but that's why I recommend a regular gun. That way you just can't find the right mimic, and you don't keep accidentally killing the right mimic with a pack-a-punch gun. But like I said before, Sokolov is our third name. We should get a quote from Weaver telling us that we did complete and get all the codes that we needed. Now we can get this floppy disk outside of this computer and we can move on to the next step. Make your way up the steps outside of mission control and enter this floppy disk inside of this computer in the planning offices. Go straight out the door to the left and you can see this big sphere building is now making noise. You can go to the top of the steps and walk inside. You'll see this portal spawn. Basically just walk around for a little bit, wait for the portal or the power to load up. You gotta go back to Peck and then listen to him yap a little bit more. There's gonna be this locker to your left that Ravnov is actually gonna give you the code for. It's literally right next to Peck. Just go up to it. Once he gives you the code, just interact with it, and the part will spawn literally right on the floor in front of it. Now this is where it starts to get fun. Make your way to the scorched defense area and follow this path I'm taking. We are looking for a shovel that we can now dig up these Ethereum crystal like type containers with. So go ahead and pick up this shovel. It always spawns here every game. Come to the open lot area, and right here in this corner we can hear beeping and we can dig up the first container that we need. Now it is going to spawn a blue container that's going to disappear and it's going to turn into a whole bunch of containers around the area. You need to find one that does not have black smoke. As you can see, I'm looking at this one and there's black smoke floating around in it. You do not want to pick this up. This will end it. Not end it completely. You can try again next round, but what we're looking for is this right here, just the crystal white smoke, no black smoke at all. Once you find that, you can go ahead and pick that up, and that's our first one done. Now for this next container, you will need the ray K. If you don't know how to build the ray K, I will leave my guide in the top right corner of the video. It's the most easily, completely understanding ray K guide on the internet, I promise, bro. Make your way over to the barracks once you do have the ray K and come to this area where you can now dig up the second container. It's pink and it's going to float away from you. Your job is to find it, but to stay back. Do not get too close or it will keep running away from you and it just gets a little tedious. You want to press up on the D-pad and you want to shoot it with the ray K's like stopping, like spinning bullet. That way you can run up to it and grab it just like that, and once you do that, boom, easy peasy, done. And now for the third and final canister, make your way over to the jungle defense area. Follow this path I'm taking right here and you'll start to hear that beeping noise again I was talking about. Go ahead, dig up that last canister, but this will start a lockdown, but do not fear, twin, I got you, twin, I got you. Literally all you need is brain rot, bro. Like, get brain rot and get a pack punch 2 weapon. It doesn't matter which weapon it is. Brain rot is going to do all the work for you. You will barely even have to kill zombies, bro. I literally only killed a couple dogs. Once the lockdown is over, it might take about a minute or so. Now we have to take these canisters to the ether reactors, the same ones we use to turn power on. Go ahead and just interact with them. It's one in military command, one in the data center, and now to skip the data center over to mission control, you can just take this jump pad right here and make it nice and quick, and then boom, put that last one in mission control, and now we are basically done with this Easter egg. This last step is a little weird, but make your way over back to the sphere building where you'll see the portal again. You can kind of walk up to it and it'll do like this thing. You have to make your way to this computer and to the right side of planet offices. Go ahead and interact with it and make sure you use the D-pad, because I was messing around with the screen and I couldn't move it for the longest. So use the D-pad. You're basically moving the dot over like the stars, and every time you go over a star, like flags will pop up, but you're looking for the button that just has a question mark, as you can see right here. As soon as you see that, just interact with it. Once that's done, you can go outside. You'll get this cool little cinematic. You can watch it. Strike team shooting their lasers. Peck is yapping again. All Peck do is yap. Peck is yapping. Now it's time to just basically go through some rounds, pack a punch, get your perks, get your salvage, make sure you grab you some monkey bombs, you know what I'm saying, all that good type of stuff, because now it's time for the boss fight, bro. There is actually a button inside of the little sphere building that you can press to go into the boss fight, but it doesn't really matter because you might as well just take time to get ready, because it's going to force you into the boss fight anyways, as you can see on my screen right here. As soon as I come back, it just pushes me into the boss fight. I didn't even know this shit did that. But y'all, congratulations, you made it to the boss fight. Now what I can say about this is just stay back, like, you know what I'm saying, you can walk around this area, you could pack a punch, you can get monkey bombs, like, you can still do all that good stuff. Just stay away from the monster. Like, make sure you got ether shroud. That is also very important, but just make sure you got ether shroud. As soon as you see his face lighting up, just keep shooting him, take your time and stay back. Like, you know what I'm saying, ether shroud is really important though, because as you can see right here, I was finna go down myself, but it just really saves time. And when you're in the ether shroud, you can literally just get free shots on him. Like, that's just what I recommend. Just stay back, take your time, don't panic. Everything is there for you. And yo, you just beat Firebase in 2024, man. If you did it before, congratulations, you did it again. If you never did it, man, catch up, little wig on mustard. It's been your boy Steez. It's been Craig. Drop me a like and subscribe, man. Blackout 6 2025, we on the way.